the left is so convinced, though, on such like a deeply disturbed level, it's like a mental disorder, that there's some moral arbiter and that anything they do is therefore righteous. They may be that far off. Norm Eisen, he's another one of these, saying that Trump is hijacking the DOJ in retaliation. Norm, you can't hijack your own government. You see, I don't know if you passed civics class, but the DOJ is part of the executive branch, which is representative of the agenda of the president within the law. And the president has been very clear on the rule of law, which is what this is about. And according to the defendant, Ms. James, her tweet, no one's above the law. You want to know how I know this isn't political, though? If this was political, like the last administration was, they would have kicked in Comey's door and perp walked him first thing in the morning, like they did to Roger Stone. Like, why did they raid Letitia James's house? Because it wasn't political. Why did none of those people get mugshots or have media tipped off about their indictments ahead of time, like Democrats did? If this was political and all for show and retribution, he'd be hauling you off in jail bracelets, not asking you politely to show up at your indictment like they did for James Comey. They gave him like a 2-week window. Some of the worst Trump critics who screamed about prosecuting him did some of the worst things themselves, like the former 51 Intel officials who lied about the Hunter Biden laptop being Russian disinformation. They knew darn well that was BS. The January 6th committee that just happened to delete all the evidence. Right, okay. Leaked Supreme Court decisions that led to threats against sitting Supreme Court justices to try to reverse the overturning of Roe v. Wade. And don't forget about Adam Shifty Schiff. That guy is under investigation for doing the exact same thing as Letitia James, with documents showing that his primary residence was at 2 places at the same time. What do you want to bet that indictment's coming down to soon? That'd be pretty neat. And this might go all the way to the top because, I mean, it's just, this is what Dick Durbin said, but no one is above the law, not even a former president. Get an umbrella, libs. It's about to rain justice.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.